Hello, Nyla. So our next book we're reading is Fred by Posy Simmonds. It's one of my favorite books. I really do. It's quite fun. Really do like it. It's quite funny. Fred. Such a funny name for a book. It's one of the older ones which I had bought for Alia at a those school fetes, school fete, like schools, primary schools, they will have, or elementary schools, they'll have like a fundraiser for the school and people would just donate books. So I think this was somebody's old books, or they had bought it from a library, or the library had donated it. Fred by Posy Simmonds. Storytime with Zai. Look at the paw prints. His tie. Look at the paw prints. Yes, so this is an old library book, public library book. So you can see it says cancelled. So let's see. This book was made around 1987, which makes it probably, 38 years old, 37. Fred by Posy Simmonds. Sophie and Nick sit on the step outside their house feeling sad. They're feeling sad. Our cat Fred has died. Oh, like Moggy died. And that's how I'm still sad. Oh no, poor Fred. She's on roller skates. He was quite old. Oh, that's like Moggy. He was quite old. He got very ill. Like Moggy. Moggy was getting sick just only towards the end, but he was old. Yes. He had cat flu. Everyone is sad when they hear the news. Yes, everyone was sad when they heard Moggy died. Oh, it was too sad. It still is sad. Poor Fred. I am sorry. We'll miss him. He used to sleep on our wall. Oh, I miss Mog. He used to sleep everywhere. He was everywhere. He'd always wait for me to come home from work. Oh, we just miss him. He used to sleep on my dustbin. So one neighbor's saying, this neighbor's saying he used to sleep on their wall. And this neighbor's saying he used to sleep on my dustbin. And this neighbor's saying he used to sleep on our car. Fred used to sleep all the time. He also liked eating. Yes, Moggy's favorite thing was eating more than sleeping. And purring and sitting on laps. Moggy's favorite thing was more than purring and sitting on laps. He didn't purr that much, but he would follow you wherever you go. He'd follow you. He'd wait for you. He'd follow you. He wants to eat all the time. But most of all, Fred, he liked sleeping. It's a big yawn, and here he is purring. On the ironing board, Fred used to like sleeping. On the washing, Fred used to like sleeping. On top of the fridge, look, he's snoring. Hey, you got more than me. What are they drinking? Looks like they're drinking soda, Coca-Cola. Fred used to like sleeping in patches of sunlight, and especially on beds. Now Fred is buried at the end of the garden underneath the buddleia. The buddleia is, I think it's a butterfly flower tree. So kind of like Mog. Mog's under the lavender. That was his favorite spot to sleep. Sometimes I'd go and call him, Mark, Mark, where are you? And he'd ignore me because he'd be sleeping under the lavender. And now he's there sleeping. But he's on the other side and we miss him. Nearby are the graves of Guinea Pig and a beetle, which Sophie marked with stones. Oh, look, how cute. So in our garden, we have Mog. We have our beautiful cat that I loved, and he was a, what do you call it, tuxedo. So tuxedo cats are black and white, and he had all white paws. I love him. I miss him. And his name, oh, he had so many names. Some people called him Billy. Some people called him Socks. Some people called him Cat. I called him Cat. Some people called him Black Man. Oh, but he was, actually, Nyla, he was your dad's cat because he followed your dad home. So he was your dad's cat. And in the garden too, we've got Xena, which is Darima's cat, which they brought back from Northern Territory somewhere. She was a outback cat. And then we also have Millie, who is another one of your dad's cats. So, and now we have Mog. So Fred, he was the laziest cat in the world, Fred was. Fat old Fred. Zat, what are you putting on his gravestone? Ooh, no, Dumbo, you have to write something nice. I don't know what to put. I'll just write his name. Stop jogging me. There, Fred. F-R-E-D. Poor old Fred. He's at the bottom, at the end of the garden. There's Fred, underneath the Brittle flower tree. Every day I say hello. Well, nearly every day I say hello to Fred. Oh, not Fred, Mog. So, look, they're all feeling sad. Fred won't be sleeping on my bed anymore. No, I know. We'll all miss him, won't we? Yes. Poor kitty cat. Poor old lazy Fred. Can I have a drink? No, not another one. Off to sleep now. I want a drink. You don't. I do. Look at that bunny rabbit. So cute. Look at their toys. Look at all the mess. Oh, that's a lot of mess. Have to pick up your toys at night time. Clean them away, otherwise somebody will step on something, right? Look at the bunk beds. How cute. Just like Nadia, Nadine. Nadine's on the bottom, Nadia's on the top. Is that right? I don't know. Soon, the children fall asleep. First Nick, and then Sophie. Look, he's sleeping with a bunny rabbit. Oh, look, they're fast asleep. Meow. Meow. Ow. Meow. So she's gotten up. She's having a look out the window. What's going on? Something. Nicky. What happened the other night? Was it last night? The night before? Olive, there's a cat that comes into our yard, and Moggy used to chase it away when he was strong. But so this cat is like grey and creamy white, and it's fat and really kind of cute, but naughty because it comes at night and tries to eat Olive's food. So she yells and she screams. You know how they make these cat noises, and then they go, and then they start yelling. Meow. And anyway, so she did that, and I was awake late. I think it was Friday night. I was awake watching TV because I was tired, but I was like, oh, I don't want to go to sleep. So I went up to, I was watching TV, and Olive, Kitty was somewhere here. Olive was outside. I didn't know she was outside, but it was late at night, maybe 10 something. And then Anisaji heard a meow. So all of a sudden we heard this scream, like Olive scream, like that. And then so we went out. Then I quickly closed the TV, closed all the lights, right, that I had. And Kitty came from wherever she was sleeping. And we both went out to the window. Then we saw Anisaji with a phone, with the flashlight on the phone. And she was looking, like trying to find out, who's this? Like I've told her about that cat because I've seen that cat a few times, especially at such a time in the morning, trying to eat Olive's food. And she was like, she said, Fitz, you look so cute. You and Kitty, you're both like, your hair is like this, and you just like look like, oh, what's going on? And you're looking out the window because we're trying to see what's going on. These two cats are fighting. And so I don't know, we didn't see it, but Anisaji, like, didn't see the other cat. She's trying to look for the other cat, didn't see it. So that was the story. So anyway, let's continue. So she's trying to say, Nikki, look in the garden, a cat in a hat. Can't see. Shh, I want to see. Shush. Look, they're sneaking out. They've got their robes on because, of course, I think it's England and it's quite cold. Can get quite cold. So look, they're coming down. They're sneaking. And look, there. Look, a cat in a hat. They're late, so late. Hey, it's Ginger, Mrs. Spedding's Ginger. Hey, he's got a digital watch, does he? Wow, he's got a digital watch. Hey, Ginger. Puss, 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 puss. Puss, puss. Nice kitty. I beg your pardon. Are you friends of our dear departed? Who? What? Oh dear. Too sad. A Fred. Bzz. He's blowing his nose. Psst. We are friends of Fred. You are? Yes. He was ours. Yours? Yes. You owned Fred? You owned the most famous cat in the world? Fred? Famous? Well, the kitty cat's got a torchlight. He wasn't famous. He didn't do anything. No, he did nothing. Did nothing? No, he slept all the time. Well, sometimes he had a walk. Sometimes he did wheeze on Mrs. Spedding's flowers and she was cross. Did wheeze? Yes. Hush, there are kittens present. Ah, here at last. Yes, we're here. Do you see all these cats? And they're all dressed in fancy clothes and hats. And she's saying, oh, don't say wheeze. There's nothing wrong with saying wheeze. So that's what's happening. Look, even mice in top hats. And they're all dressed quite fancy. And they've got wreaths and flowers. Oh, look what's going on here. You can see, it looks like houses that are in England. And all the cats are coming. Everybody's coming. There's so many of them. And what's going on here? Yes, big bouquet of flowers and wreaths. Wow, so many cats. There's two more. Oh, look, they're crying. Oh, poor Fred. Poor Fred is dead, the most famous cat in the world. But why was he famous? Why? Kindly lower your voice. But he just slept all day. He slept all day, but at night, Mum put him out. Yes, and every night, how we waited for that moment when the back door would open. Out you go, Fred. Night, night. Oh, look, he's got a big audience waiting for him. Their eyes are glowing. How cute. And then Fred would make his bow and start to sing. Meow. Fred sang. Oh, how he sang. He was a star. A star, yeah, the greatest singer in the world. Really great. Wow, even the mice liked his singing. Yowly, yowly, yowl. Well, his band is called the Heavy Saucers. Like, they put milk in their saucers. I'll show you Kitty's teacup and saucers where she eats. Oh, Whiskers. Oh, bird bath. Look at the time. Look at his digital watch. We must start. Oh, look. It's a funeral procession. And they're all sad. And some of them are crying and sniffling. Oh. So they're all going. 1, 2, 3. Meow, meow. It's a funeral song. Oh, meow, meow. Sing up. Meow. It's difficult. Louder. So they're singing too. Oh, they're all meow, meow, meow. Oh, whaley, whaley, woo. Oh, caterwally, whaley, woo. Oh, whoa, oh, whoa, you. So they're all singing. Fred and the heavy saucers. And look, the mice are saying, squeak. And he's saying, wrong words. What else is going on? Lots of flowers. Look at that cute kitty. Yes, they're all quite sad, but they're singing a funeral song. Just like when we read, like, Bacha Bacha al-Quran, when someone passes away, we read Yasin. I guess they're doing that too, right? In their own way. Then one by one, the mourners lay their wreaths and flowers on the grave. Oh, so I do that too. I bring flowers to Moggy every day. I'll pluck some rose petals and put it on his grave, or lavender flowers. And then, oh dear, we haven't got anything to put on. Put your bunny on. My wabbit? No, he's my special wabbit. Go on. Would you put your special bunny on? I didn't think I'd put my puppy there. No. And now, dear friends, a funeral feast awaits us all in Adelaide Road. Up the ivy, along the wall, down the plane tree. No, come through our house. It's quicker. Through the kitchen, down the passage, out the front door. But where's the food? Why, here, of course, in the rubbish bins. It's dustbin day tomorrow. But it's rubbish, stinky poo. Aren't people funny? And now let us eat and drink and dance and sing and celebrate the memory of famous Fred. Meow. That's a tape recorder, radio. Meow, meow. And look, they're all celebrating and remembering his life with fondness. Oh, how cute. Even the mouse. Look, he's got a fish. He's going through cans and he's looking. Oh, look how cute. They're climbing and they're just having fun. And so they're making a lot of noise. Meow. And they're singing. Oh, those blessed cats. What an unholy din. Here, I've got a saucepan of water. So sometimes people, when they're hearing cats fight outside or sing or do all kinds of nonsense, in the middle of the night, they throw water on them, and that's what happened when the other night, on Friday night, we heard Olive and the other stranger cat come on, trying to eat her food, and then she was screaming and yowling. So it's a lot of noise. Oh, look, they've thrown water. Splosh, yow, scatter, cats, goodbye. They've all gone. Sophie and Nick creep in through the front door. Shh. Look, they're creeping up. Tiptoe up the stairs and climb into bed. And soon, first Nick and then Sophie fall fast asleep. It's funny. The next morning, look, hundreds of them. What is it? Oh, it's paw prints. Little muddy paw prints. Funny. Look, they know what happened. Odd. Someone's picked all the daisies. Like me, I pick all the roses and I put all the petals on Mog's grave. Funny. What's your rabbit doing in the garden, Nick? Funny. Where have all the flowers gone? Hey, this is funny. Sophie, did you do that? But how? Isn't it lovely? Lovely for dear Fred. Famous Fred. So he's got a little, what's that called? Tombstone? A little tombstone. And he's got like wings because he's now an angel. He's now on the other side. How cute. Famous Fred. So that was a book by Posy Simmonds, read by Auntie Zai for Nyla. Fred. Bye-bye.